It's really hard to pour from an empty cup. Um, for me, it's been really kind of tiring, just with all the travel and all the information and new things that I'm learning, new team members, things that we're implementing. It's been a lot going on. It's a tremendous amount of change. And even we got some news that our baby might be coming a little bit sooner than we expected. And that's definitely obviously a blessing, but at the same time, it's just kind of putting you on pins and needles. So yesterday, I actually had two meetings. One podcast, one was a meeting that canceled, and I actually had to just take a nap. And it's something that I always say that I should do a lot more, but I've always have a reason why not to do it. But I even slept a long time last night as we were kind of winding down, getting ready to sleep, and go and we were watching a show on Netflix, and the power went out. So couldn't really do much of anything. So I had to go to bed a lot earlier, which ends up probably being like what my body at least needed. Sometimes we just need that kind of shut down and reset. And one of the reasons I wanted to bring that up today was just because it just is a great reminder of sometimes tomorrow is better than doing things today. And as much as you want to check things off the list and do all the things, as you start to have more and more on your plate, you have to be able to prioritize, and you have to be able to kind of see the forest for the trees. I think that as you get more um I guess involved in life or have more responsibilities and things that you're taking on, it's going to be so important to make sure that you are prioritizing the most important things which are going to move the needle forward. And that's why I really love, I reference it so many times, this 12-week year, because for me, it gets me really intentional on the things that need to be done in order to succeed. And when we get so laser focused on those things, it allows us to make sure that we are moving the needle in the right direction by focusing on the right things. And one of those big things is our energy. We don't have unlimited energy. We can't pour from an empty cup. Our resources are not. Um, they run out. That's the best way to kind of say that. And once we start to understand that, and we start to realize that, we know that we have to be very guarded on our energy. So as I'm getting towards the end of the year, as we might have a new edition on the way before the end of the year as well too, it becomes even more important to say no. And I talk with somebody, and I remember this quote is like, no is a full sentence. You don't have to say no because I this or because I that. Just say no, or say maybe not now, or let me think about it. Those are also things that I've learned that have helped me to make sure that I'm filtering the things that I'm doing to make sure that they are in alignment with what I'm ultimately trying to do. So, with that being said, you want to make sure that you're doing the things that fill you up. You want to make sure you're being there within and for the things that you can. And I think it's so important for me to definitely do that. And with that being said, it's not anything that's dire, but it is something that you kind of really have to pay attention to. That you are keeping your cup full. You do have your oxygen mask on first, and you are doing those things that you need. And sleep is a big part of that. It actually was one of my 12-week year goals to really focus on my sleep, because I did not sleep very well most of the time, and that just causes health issues. It just makes you not in the best place. You don't make as good decisions. So I really prioritize my sleep, and I actually started to track my sleep, and because that has helped me as far as like doing a better job, and I've been better. Like last night I got a 97. They use this app called Better Sleep, and it is a subscription, but at the same time, it's like for the value that it provides, it's huge. So with that being said, remember that you can't pour from an empty cup. Remember how important it is to make sure that you are resting, that you are prioritizing that rest, and especially if you are somebody that is a go 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 type person, a quote unquote hustler, and getting things done. You have to make sure that you're kind of stretching yourself on the other end so that you can have that energy to hustle. But also remember, when you're hustling, make sure you're hustling in the right way. Make sure you're doing the things that actually are pushing the needle forward, because it's so easy to do a bunch of things that aren't actually helping you out. So, with that being said, that's it. For today, I'll continue to kind of take steps forward and move forward and do what I can